In this world, wondrous creatures, dragons, and wizards all seek to live in balance. Spellcasters from across the lands venture to join magical guilds, mastering all forms of sorcery. Divinish Magia, Grimshade, the Protectors Guild, and more all seek to offer a home to those in need. These guilds compete again in the Grand Magic Games to become the paramount wizarding establishment. After an evil Grand Master sought to take over the city of Atlantide, heroes of the four guilds joined together to defeat him and cast all evil wizards from the realm, banishing the darkness for now. Welcome to Fairy Tale Origins.
Aware that he told you everything, but you know,
I mean, everything, maybe everything. I think. I mean, I don't really know if it's everything. You know.
Well, yeah, you have a point. Oh,
yeah.
hey.
What's going on here?
You missed a party, and a lot of stuff about the Grand Magic Games and evil.
Where were you? You're supposed to come to the meeting.
Well, after my meeting with Mania last night.
Meeting?
Oh, his girlfriend, right?
His girlfriend.
I couldn't see in the dark, so I tried to get a boat back to Divinus, and apparently I got onto the wrong boat last night by accident and ended up on a fishing boat. I was out at sea for like a while, trapped below deck, and with my motion sickness, you can guess it took me a while for me to gather the strength and talk to them, asking, "Could you take me to Divinus, please?"
I understand.
Mario, no! Are you okay?
Well, I need food, a lot of it.
Oh, we have plenty of that somewhere.
We've got food in the kitchen that you could probably cook up later.
Yeah.
I mean,
we've got lots of food. It's about all we've got.
Yeah. I hate
just
boats.
talking about the fights.
Oh,
yeah.
So you're fighting.
Ah, yes. Kit
remember,
is
I
one of
told
our
you who I'm
fighters.
fighting.
Right, you're gonna fight.
Marcy.
Yeah, no, I was going to say that's gonna be a difficult fight for you. Not because she's tough, but because you're most likely reluctant to hit her.
Don't worry. I already know what I'm gonna be doing.
You have a strategy?
I've got it all handled.
Okay. More than likely you'll make her...
I had a nice talk with somebody. He gave me some good advice.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm worried on who gave you good advice.
You don't think it was Richie, do you?
That'd be fine. Why would I talk to him?
Okay. Wait, it wasn't David, was it? That's even worse.
No, it's nobody in the guild.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Don't worry. He gave me some pretty good advice, so
Now
you don't
there's
have
like
to
multiple
worry.
other choices that I could pick from, and I'm not sure which one it might be.
Nobody in the guild, at least.
To be fair, I don't know how many of us here would be giving good advice on this kind of situation.
Yeah, you have a point.
If it
I mean,
makes you
true.
feel better, it was a protector.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
To be fair, there's
There's a few
a
bad plums.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially if it was like Brian. I think Brian would give some bad advice on that topic.
He'd tell you to fire Dragon Roar.
I mean,
Do you have
I
a?
can fire Phoenix? No, that's not a thing. I don't,
I don't-
think. I have no
Wait,
idea.
what
I'm
do you
not
mean?
gonna lie.
Wait, do you
Did
not?
I not tell you?
Yeah, just
Do
tell
you-
him.
Did I never tell you? Oh,
I'm this
dude,
one
I'm,
person on this
so-
island that finds out everything last.
I'm so
Hey,
sorry.
ditto, ditto.
Ah,
I was
so you
I
don't
was
have Polly
pretty
the
much
Phoenix?
the last. Oh, yeah, I was just about to say I was the last person probably near enough to find out about Polly.
To be fair, I don't think Richie knows as well. So.
Oh, he does. I was there.
Oh no, I think
mean
he.
about me.
Oh, yeah, I was.
So,
Hold
no,
on.
actually,
Probably
now that I
not
think
that
about it, who knows? I think Mario, David, Lucas,
Polly.
Hold on, let me just.
Polly. Well, Polly was the one who did it to me. I'm
that's
a
what I mean.
Phoenix player now.
Yep.
What
I don't know what-
blazes
I don't know
is
what
a
the-
Phoenix
I
Slayer?
do not know. Do
I-
not ask me because
I-
I have no clue myself.
Curious, so I went to the library over on the main island. Not much
Uh-huh.
on it, other than the fact that the immortal phoenix apparently had no equal. There was only a small group of hunters that were rumored to be able to hunt them. That's
Oh.
it. Apparently,
Well,
they're even more ancient.
That sucks.
They're rumored to be as
Yeah.
ancient as the dragon slayers. Apparently.
Yeah,
I can
Polly says
understand. You're
they're the
literally
only
the
Phoenix
first
in
person.
existence. Yeah.
Well,
Polly says
But I
they're the
kind of
only one
expected it. Miss P does collect a random assortment of animals.
True. True. I mean, I don't really know anything about it. All I know is that Polly touched my shoulder and was like, boom, we're soul linked. You're now a Phoenix Slayer. And I was just like, what?
I don't even know how that works, honestly.
I don't
I think
either.
it's similar to you being trained by a dragon, except it's more on a personal level.
I guess the question is, one thing I didn't ask you was, did you gain any abilities? Like, did you try eating fire or something?
Well, I mean, I've been training with Polly. Polly doesn't really speak that much, so they've been kind of vague on everything I've been doing.
Okay.
That is true. Polly is a rather
Yeah.
quiet creature.
They kind of just let me figure out my own thing.
Experiment.
And if I figure, yeah, they let me experiment, and if I find something out, they kind of explain it, but not really, you know.
Meaning that they don't know what you can
Ah.
you can do they?
I don't think they even know what they're doing. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, for as long as I've known Polly, Polly has not been human. So speech is probably difficult.
Yeah. Okay.
That is
Wait,
true.
so what exactly did I miss actually?
Well, we found out who everyone is fighting. That was quite a time. Lucas is fighting against Brian.
Water
My
versus
brother's
fire.
fighting,
Yep.
but he wanted to leave that a secret. Oh yes, Blake is fighting against Viper.
Yeah, I knew that one. I went to the
Yeah.
I went to their
I think
guild
that's it.
the other day,
Oh.
and
Okay.
I had some questions for their Dragon Slate. I had some questions for Michael. Knew that was the only place I could find him. Ran into Viper. Got into a bit of an
Oh.
argument, of course. Nothing too bad. I just wanted to question on who threw you through a window.
I told you who threw me through a window.
Wait,
Yes.
why was you thrown through a window?
I tried to fight Alamos, and he threw me through a window.
Ah,
Yes, I wanted I wanted the full story on that.
Ah.
He wouldn't tell me. Argued
I
with
don't.
him.
He wasn't there. He didn't know what happened.
And then I I followed him and saw that in his room he had the same color as Blake did. So kind of two and two
yes.
together.
Understandable. Well, speaking of Grand Magic Games and all, I've got a mission. I know you'll be fighting, but
Yeah.
in your off time, I'd like the two of you to do some patrolling.
Us?
Yes.
Wait, just us two, or is this like everyone?
There'll be more of you, but I'm kind of pairing people for safety in numbers. Because there has been, there was the whole evil thing that my brother was talking about.
Yeah.
You
Pat
following
said.
traces. Yeah,
be
yeah,
Pat
that
mentioned
too.
the Demon King.
Yeah, quite hard for you to probably grasp, but there's a future Patrick O'Connor.
Wait, what?
I met him at the docks.
Time thing.
What
I've only
is
just been in.
what is
Alternate
this
dimension.
year? What is this year? Okay, first we have people coming from an alternate dimension to where dragons apparently won the war. Next we have we still have your continuing issue from last year with your evil alternate selves, correct?
Well, I don't actually know. The last thing I remember after, the stuff happened and, as far as I'm aware, my alternate self is dead.
Okay.
Nice.
At least
then-
that's what I seen.
And then I find out
Apparently, yeah.
I was gonna say, and then I find out from the Protectors that they did some time travel shenanigans. Dragons are back in Atlantide and are actually a population. And
Oh, so that's why I can smell them.
yes,
Yeah.
I
and
thought
why
that
do
was just you guys.
By the way, I've been able to smell things weirdly. Like
That
better?
that
Is that
comes
a
with
thing?
being a slayer.
and
Oh.
yeah,
Things
That was
smell
just-
well. Technically, it's not quite just being a slayer. Every slayer is kind of different, but
I got a
can smell
dragon
because of
sense,
mana.
more of a beast smell. Like I assume
Yes.
you were able to sense like good and evil in people or something easier.
Yes.
I
Well,
sup-
mine's more my elemental magic. I can sense mana. I can smell people mana
Wait.
based.
maybe it's more like a phoenix, like a bird, like a hawk. Maybe you have better eyesight than us. Maybe you're able to spot things better.
I don't know. I haven't really been looking.
X-ray vision. See through walls.
I think I could see through walls.
I mean, it's
I could see it.
Maybe if she was
But,
like a
that was not
shadow.
a pun. Leave me alone.
Maybe see movement better.
Anyway, and then I find out that, and now we're finding out that there's future versions of everyone coming through.
Oh, by the way,
Well,
if it makes you feel better, everyone in that dimension's dead.
yeah,
doesn't
I was
make
just
me
about
feel
to
any
get to
better.
That point.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he's the sole survivor of this future era.
Yeah.
Oh, and
right.
apparently one other that's apparently tracking him down to kill him.
Of course.
It's called the
I mean, who
Demon
wouldn't,
King.
yeah, Demon King, whatever that's supposed to mean.
Sounds scary.
So,
Me and my brother actually laughed at that when we first heard it.
so what you're saying is, we got we're basically in a multi-dimensional war zone right now. Multiple different fronts.
Yeah, it seems.
I guess.
Well, the Protectors going through time warps is not exactly helpful.
The time warp again?
Multiple,
Well,
apparently.
Multiple
Oh,
times,
no.
supposedly, I've heard rumors of things, and obviously with the dragons, and
Yeah.
yeah, they've caused a lot of issues themselves.
I would
So
imagine.
we're not too bad off if we think about it. Yeah, we're crippling broke, but we're not causing trouble.
Well,
Yep.
we've been trying to do the missions, but
Apart from Inmo.
with our reputation, not a lot of people are trusting us with jobs right now.
I know, I'm struggling to acquire jobs for the guild.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole point of the Grand Magic Games, right? To show that we're not the.
Yes,
Bunch.
that is hopefully the plan.
Mhm.
I acquired one singular S-class mission, but I don't recommend it to anybody.
Yeah,
What
I kind of.
happened?
It's not. It's,
Is it bad?
Well-
yeah.
Don't be,
Yeah.
don't be mad.
Uh huh.
You know that other one you brought in, that bounty that was S class? Well, I recently took that, and I know what you're
What?
saying. I know you're saying I can't take that since I'm in A class, and no one here was willing to take it with me. So I went over to the Protectors, grabbed Mania, and we
You
completed.
used your girlfriend to do an
Not my-
S-class mission?
Okay, I don't know if she is or
Wow.
not. I don't know if she is or
Oh.
not. I don't know if she is or not. Okay.
You don't know if she's your girlfriend? Go ask her.
Anyway,
Is she S-class?
yes.
She is.
Suppose I could let it slide, but don't do
And
it
then-
again, or else
And because it
I
was
will count
also
that as a one
take-
hit, and I will explode.
and
Do
then
not, don't.
because it was her, since she was the lead on the mission, she took half the bounty.
you're lucky you got away with half, because technically all equity belongs to them.
Well, technically I did have to work, so.
Well, yeah, but any equity the income goes straight to them. Including the barrel that's currently sat in our vault.
Yeah.
Inmo gave it me.
Yeah, but I needed to take that one. That was the guy from my old dark guild. I needed to be the one to take him down.
I see.
It's kind of personal. Richie wouldn't let me take it by myself, so I needed to take it with someone S class. And you think David would have gone with me? He would have laughed at that.
Yeah,
I mean, that's probably the only reason he would have gone with you.
Laugh at him?
And then I didn't know where Lucas was.
Probably on a
Always
date.
with Blake, yes.
Yeah.
I think it's his girlfriend now.
Are they?
Yeah, something like that.
They confessed to each other, I think.
Wait,
That's
they
what he
did?
told me. Yeah!
Well, luckily, there's no
They
rules.
like each other!
At least there's no rules about dating guildmates or anything like that for them.
Yeah, you
Why
have
would
it
that be a
right.
rule?
Well, some guilds
It's
tend
technically dating someone in the workplace, and things get
True.
complicated if they ever fell out. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of guilds tend to either go against that or just say it's not allowed.
I guess I need
Yeah,
to read
basically.
more up on that. I didn't know that was
So,
a
for
thing.
example, if Mario and Mania did ever, fall out, it wouldn't be too detrimental to their work because they don't have to work together.
So me and Marshy wouldn't be an issue.
Yes.
As long as you don't tell guild secrets to her.
We have secrets?
I mean, every guild has their secrets.
True.
Yeah.
Not that I remember, at least.
Though our secrets tend to litter the sidewalk.
Or our secrets that are of our certain guild mates and how much they owe in public indecent tickets.
That too.
Yeah.
How many did we get? How many of those did we actually get while I was gone?
You might want to sit
I
down
never
for
saw
this.
that many. Well, you were gone because he was in a demon
right.
show for like
Yes,
half of
that.
the year.
Yeah,
I
I was
forgot
going to.
about that.
I was going to say, yeah, he was gone for like. It was mainly just me, Kit, and Tapio for the longest time.
Yeah. And Inmo, but Inmo was kind of, I don't even know what Inmo was doing.
He was
I believe
exploding.
he was looking for me,
Yeah,
or
he
at least
was.
attempting. I don't think his
and
small
also-
brain can comprehend.
And also looking for a way to get to the world where, he was.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
He
That
still
too.
he still thinks that he can find a way to that dimension.
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel better, the first half when he was here, maybe like, 1,000 tickets?
Ah,
So
Maybe
new
more?
personal low.
it's new personal record, I think.
Well, on the bright side, at least on the bright side, with him being gone for half a year, we didn't have to worry about paying that off.
Mm-hmm.
We only
That's
had to
true.
worry about Richie's drinking problem and him botching up
And
missions and jobs.
Then the Predactors.
I had to take out
fees.
multiple loans, yes.
We ran out of
That-
missions like the first half of the year.
I am not surprised.
No, for some reason, I think it was Richie when he went to go acquire new missions. He was just yelling or something from what I heard.
Yeah, I had to go get some other ones, but they weren't very good.
He
Quest.
made some bad impressions.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's
Yeah.
kind of. I kind of expected that to happen. I just didn't expect it to take as long to find me, but Jupiter did his thing.
Yeah.
You're
It's good to
very
have you.
hidden.
Good to have you back at least.
Mhm.
Yeah, same. So
Despite
the
it
year
not
of my
being
life feels like a blur.
despite not being the same island you left.
It's better though.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't see the result of it.
Yeah, no, it took a lot of sweat, honestly, to move all the rocks into place.
I can
Inmo wasn't
imagine.
a help. Inmo was not a help.
No, he was not.
No.
He was not. He kept blowing stuff up.
Blowing stuff up and yeah, running away. I can imagine.
I swear
Usually what he does.
he yelled ninja run as soon as he turned around and ran.
That does not surprise me. But yes. Anyways, mission:
Yes,
patrol the area in between the fights. I guess you'll have to miss some of the fights because you won't be able to watch them all, but you'll be
I'm sure.
fighting in it anyway. So you know, divvy your time up between you.
Yeah,
It's fine. I just won't watch the ones that are not Div and Fant yet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's also a
I do
positive
know.
to it. Yes.
I do know the two I want to see for sure is the one between Blake and Viper. That's an interesting one to see for sure. And I definitely want to see how Mania handles her fight. I have no idea who she is fighting.
Fighting?
Yeah. She
Are you gonna
told
cheer
me.
your girlfriend on?
Look, I don't know. Don't spread any rumors, okay?
I thought everybody knew.
Who have you guys told?
I haven't told anybody.
I thought it was just out there in the open. I haven't said
Yeah,
nothing.
there was a couple people who brought it up to me.
I
You know
hate
when I
this
said
so
about our
much.
secrets littering the
Okay.
sidewalk? Yeah, that's probably one of them.
This guild cannot keep a secret for the life of us. And we were all ex-criminals, I should say.
Yep.
To be fair,
That
though,
is
we
true.
were caught and...
To be fair,
Yeah.
I've never had any secrets before.
To be fair, you did set a couple cities on fire.
I didn't keep that secret, did I?
No. And that was the issue, wasn't
That'd be
it?
Pretty hard.
I guess.
But anyways,
guess-
I've got another appointment. I must go and find a few of our other guild mates.
Right.
So I will leave you guys to it. Have fun. Get along. Don't burn the place down. And keep up those relationships.
Yeah, and apparently the thunder strikes too.
Ah.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure you told me to meet him here.
Oh,
Oh, Mario! What's up?
there you are.
Gotta make sure that I walk around the hedges. I don't wanna... Oh, well... Well, okay, this is a secret between us. David doesn't have to know.
Oh, people have been doing that already by a ton.
Well, he did just get on to me recently, so I'm trying to not, you know, walk all over the flowers and the bushes and everything. But, you know, it's our secret. He doesn't have to know anything. What's up?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, so I assume you already know who you were fighting.
Yeah, I did find out that I'm gonna be fighting Viper. Wait, how did you know that?
I was over at Grimshay looking for Michael, talked to him, and followed him into his room where I saw the wool he had, and I remember the color you had told me.
Oh, so when were you gonna tell me this?
Well, seeing as I barely just got back to the island... Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I am fighting Viper, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do about it, so...
Well, luckily I trained you a little bit on how to fight a little more properly, and how to roar. Have you been practicing that?
Exactly. I have practiced it a bit, but like you said, I didn't take it overboard. I made sure that I, you know, took my time.
Yes, because the roar is our most primal and most powerful tool, but we need to make sure that it doesn't overexhaust us.
Exactly, you're right.
So, I need to make sure that you're ready, though. So, I want you to come over here.
I don't know if I'll ever be ready,
But hit me.
Hit you?
Yes, I'm not going to use my dragon scales or anything. I want you to hit me. I want to feel that you're ready for this fight.
Hit you with my fist?
With your magic or your fists. However way you're going to fight Viper.
Okay, so I'm definitely gonna fight Viper with my magic. I'm not really that confident in my combat abilities yet. Alright, here goes nothing.
Alright, that felt that a little bit.
Do anything to you?
It might be because I'm your opposite element.
Oh, that's true. Well, at least Viper isn't gonna be hard as a rock.
No. But I did feel that, which is something, compared to what normally is an immune element to yours.
That's good. That means I'm doing something right.
Yes. Now, hit me again, but with something stronger.
Something stronger?
Yes, I can take it. Don't worry. I did
Okay.
boast to Viper that he should not underestimate you in your fight.
Alright, hit you with something stronger. Okay, I got it. Whew. How was that?
Well, seeing as I was underneath an arch, that seemed impressive.
Well, I mean, I can still hear it booming, so I must have done something right.
Yeah. Also, I would not do that magic as that much because, you know, that messes with climate and other people might hear it.
Okay.
But that was still strong magic. Impressive. How often are you able to do that?
I'll probably have another one in me in about 10 minutes or so.
And a fight can only last a few minutes at a time, depending on the combatants. So that's actually pretty bad. But maybe you're like a battery of some sorts. Perhaps you need to have more of a charge when you enter the fight.
How do I do that?
Generate electricity any way you can. Run on a carpet. Eat something that has electricity in it. Or just generally eating electricity, I assume.
Right. Well, I mean, I could run on the carpet that's upstairs in my house before the GMG.
Yeah, that could
Get
work.
myself all charged up, and then he won't know what hit him.
Yeah, because I doubt there's actually going to be a thunderstorm just before the fight for you to eat electricity from.
Probably not. Well, I mean, depending on who's fighting before me, it's possible, but I shouldn't rely on that.
No, and the chances of that are slim. I would only count on that if Richie was fighting before you, but we don't know when that is. So, well, what else? Well, there is one aspect of dragon slaying that I haven't shown you yet, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Alright, you might want to step back a little bit. It's been a little bit since I've had to use this form.
Okay.
Whew.
It's that magic.
You recognize this?
Wait. Are you in your Dragon Force form?
Yes, I am.
Your body has scales all over it. That's insane.
Yes, it's a form that allows us to come closer to our dragon-style magic. Makes us more dragon in order for us to fight more efficiently like a dragon. The power output in this is amazing.
But what's the energy uptake? Like, how much does this take from, like, your energy? Because that was an insane amount of power. It literally just rippled right through me.
Well, funny enough, it does the opposite for me, actually. Well, it does take some stamina to use to go into it. It feels more natural to fight like this afterwards.
Insane. Do you think I'll ever be able to unlock my Dragon Force?
It took me a while to even discover and use it. So, I don't know if it's possible for you to quickly gain it. Though, it's not impossible. Though, in the amount of time we have left for you and Viper fight, it may need a miracle for you to unlock it. Though, it is sort of a defense mechanism in some regards.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even want to lay a punch on you. I'd probably break my hand or something.
It's a little weird, but the Dragon Force is a overbearing force, so you need to be careful not to lose yourself in this form as well.
You're saying that I could, like, lose control of my powers if I go into this force and I don't know what to do?
It is possible. Earthis warned me of this form back then.
Don't you get scared then? Transforming into it?
I've transformed into it in dire situations, so I've learned to trust the form. And I've been practicing with it as I've been trying to ascertain the next form after this.
I would not want to go against you in GMG.
Well, luckily we're from the same guild. So
That's
that
true.
won't...
I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, so we won't be fighting each other. That being said...
Wow. Whoever fights you is in for a world of hurt. I feel like you could not get through those scales.
It's not impossible. I have lost in this form before. Though, it was against both Lofo and Brian at the same time. A unison raid.
Oof, yikes. Well, maybe this is something that I could try to tap into during the GMG if something goes really terribly.
It is possible.
But I probably shouldn't rely on it, right?
No. Like I said, it's sort of like a multiplier, so to say. Let's say... okay. Let's say you have a stick, right? And it can only support a certain amount of weight. Now, let's say you put a metal coat around it. All of a sudden, the weight it's able to hold up, it gets bigger. But would you say that the metal coat would be beneficial always? Or would the stick itself need to be thicker and larger in order to support more weight?
The stick itself?
Exactly. The coat is just an added element. You yourself need to be stronger in order to make sure that the Dragon Force form is even more beneficial.
Oh, that makes sense.
So Dragon Force is a strong element. It's a strong form, but you also need to make sure that you're always training in your regular form, in your regular self as well.
What you're saying is Dragon Force is like the coat and we're like the stick. So if we want to be able to use Dragon Force correctly and have control of it and it not take us over, then we need to make sure that we ourselves are strong first.
Yes, because the coat will always add on to our already base strength. If you're weak in base, Dragon Force won't do much for you if you're not making yourself strong.
That makes sense. I'm glad I have you as a teacher.
Yes. Well, I feel as though you need to be ready, because you know what's going to be after all this.
Exactly. I have to make sure that I'm ready for not only the GMG, but the Dragon War too.
And any threats that come before or after that. We
It's
have
a lot of responsibility being a wizard, a mage, isn't it?
Exactly. Though I'm sure it's a lot more interesting than staying back at your home village, though, isn't it?
I have learned more in this town, living in Atlantide in this city, than I did in the entire 20-odd years that I spent in my village. I wouldn't trade this for the world, honestly.
Except probably your family, right?
Well, I do miss my family, but...
Never know. Maybe you could convince them to move over here.
I miss my family, but I would also say that I have new family now, too.
Yeah, that's for sure. At least you're finally seeing us as family.
Of course, I love you guys.
Some of the newbies are still having issues with that, though.
Yeah, they'll come around. You know, they're just all caught up in trying to get acquainted like I was when I first moved here.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm sure not all of them had the same experience I did. You guys literally saved me from an evil guild, so I owe you my life.
Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't meet me beforehand, then.
Huh?
Do you not know?
Do I not know what?
Back before I was part of Divinus Magia, I was a part of a dark guild, actually.
Well, it's kind of like the same thing with Mori. I feel like anyone can turn over a new leaf.
Yes.
No pun intended. For, you know.
By plant stuff, yes.
Yeah.
But, as I was saying, I was a part of a dark guild once, and it's definitely a different feeling. If you would have met me during that, they probably would have had me kidnap you to convert you into another member of their guild.
Well, I didn't meet you during that time. I met you during a time where you're my teacher and my mentor, and you're not that person anymore, right?
Oh, gods no.
Exactly. So don't even worry about that.
I was a completely different person during that time.
And now you're Big Brother Mario.
Can people stop calling me that?
How can we not? Look, you're like the best big bro ever.
First it was Kit, now the other newbies, and now you?
Yeah, you've gotten yourself roped into this mess. You teach us all of our magic. You make sure that we're okay. You check in on us, talk to us about our feelings. What are we supposed to do?
Okay, I get that. But I also did warn Viper not to kill you, or else he'd be hearing from me.
Aw, Big Brother Mario's so protective.
Are you also... Please don't tell me you're gonna do what Kit does and just call me Big Bro all the time.
Big Bro?
No.
Broski? Bubba?
Oh. I should also warn you one last aspect of this.
There's more?
Well, the part I haven't mastered yet. Turning it off.
So you're just stuck like this?
For a little while until it wears off. I don't know how to turn it off. Apparently there's a way to turn it off from what I hear. I just don't know how to. Either I fall asleep or I knock out like this.
God. Being a Dragon Slayer is hard.
We do have more benefits than the other Slayers. Though I do remember Lofo having a God Slayer mode. A God Force, I think it was. And
Lucas one too?
I believe so. I think I've seen it before. Yes, he does actually. When we were fighting during our... Oh yeah, that's right. During one of the rounds at a GMG, it's going to be 2v2 fighting. You'll be partnered up with someone. Last year, I was partnered up with Lucas, actually. That's who I fought alongside me when I was fighting against Lofo and Brian. I saw firsthand... I saw firsthand what his God Force can do. It's nothing to sneeze about.
I hope I can see it for myself.
Yeah. Though I doubt he would have a reason to use it around you.
Well, but maybe I can see it in GMG. He is fighting, you know?
That is true. I was there when he discovered that his wool.
Do you know who he's fighting?
No idea.
You want me to tell you?
Oh, who is he fighting?
He's fighting Brian.
That is like the worst type advantage ever.
Poor Brian.
Actually, that's like the second time he's had to fight him, actually.
Exactly, so he gets a nice rematch. Didn't you say you guys lost last time?
That is true. Though, I still counted cheating. They knew how to unison raid, we didn't.
It's true, but hey, we did end up winning the GMG last year, right? As a guild?
It's up for dispute. The final round was kind of interrupted, so we don't know if it was, like, counted or not. So, that's why we're hoping to make it up for this year. Anyway, I'm already getting hungry from this Dragon Force. I'm gonna go eat before I pass out.
Hey, see you later, bro.
Oh, what a hopeless case we could be. Yeah. Oh, what a hopeless place that we're in. But I'm your life.